Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Another beautiful, beautiful day outside. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is a good sign when you see planes by those airlines. We have gone so many months without hearing any planes going over, and that plane is probably going to probably LaGuardia, if I had to guess. That's in New York, for those that don't know. That's where I'm from. So I've been up since 3 a.m. So bear with me as I go through my recap on what I saw today in the market and what we did about it. So this morning, I came on at 4 o'clock in the morning. When I am running my business, I can't actively day trade, but I can keep kid playing in the backyard. I can keep tabs on the market with alerts. It's all over the place. I have it on a big screen at work that I can see. So when I see opportunities, I could take them, which is good. And that's what we did today. And I'm also going to show you something that I saw intraday that is very, very interesting. So sharing the money maker. Yes, we were profitable again today. It's 4 days in a row. A small profit, but a profit is a profit. And the key is obviously for everyone out there is to get consistent, right? Consistent is the name of the game. So you can always scale up all this. For those that don't know, I cut down my share size. I'm only taking 100 shares on a lot of this stuff, so the profits aren't going to be as much. The market has just been super, super choppy. There's another plane. So these are good signs, by the way. Nice weather, airplanes going by. You can just get the sense that the economy, there's a UPS truck that just went by. The economy is back. All right, so anyway, or it's gonna be getting there. But how does that translate to the market, right? I don't know. So the first trade I took was on the futures market. And this trade was taken very early on in the morning before the market opened. And that's the good thing about trading futures. It's literally 24/7. So, okay, this trade got us 21.25. Yeah, that was a good start to the day. I probably could have just taken that one trade and been totally happy, but you can't trade like that because, this trade was done at 8:12 in the morning. It's nice to start off with a nice win because you feel like you have like a little bit of a buffer, which is good to take other trades. I hate starting out my trading day with a loser, and I'm sure you guys all hate that too. So what did we notice? The market started selling off hard at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is when a lot of retail traders can start trading, just people closing out positions, selling off, and then we got the bounce. This whole time, I was waiting, and my stop out was going to be this green price level. If you guys didn't watch my video this morning, go check out @Mr. Greenbar on Twitter. I post the most important price levels for the day every morning, so you guys can see where you're going to get a lot of action. As you can see here, the second that we broke this area, right? This, I would say right around here, we broke this level, which is a very important price level. When I bring the chart out, you guys can see, look at the volume. The volume also ramped up during this move. You know, basically just telling us that our overall thesis of these price levels, and look at this up here. I mean, it's literally trading around it for the better part of an hour. You know, these levels that I made and I put out there at like 5 o'clock this morning were money today. And I'm going to show you how accurate they were. And I did it at 5 a.m. So it's not like I'm coming on here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and putting them in my my charts. You can go check if you don't believe me, but this was a good for me to see. I saw a lot of volume come in. I was waiting for the bounce. This is the difference between, okay, a trader that knows what he's doing and just a beginner trader just looking to get in because they see a sell-off. You have to wait for the bounce and you have to know when you're going to stop out. My stop out was going to be right here. I mean, right past there. So I wanted to wait until it got closer, right? Minimizing my risk, and things go down, they bounce, and then they continue down. This is what a bear flag looks like, right? I mean, if you got way more, I just screwed up the whole thing. But I mean, it did go much lower, but I'm scalping it. There I go again. Okay. So I entered here. We broke through the 9. I took my profits here. It was a nice trade. Let's see. What was another trade I want to show you? Apple was just, I'll just bring it up here. I just got chopped out of this. I had the right idea. It went the way that I thought it was going to go. Wow. What did TD just do to me? Is this even worth going over? I can't even see this. Try to zoom in. So I was going long. Bottom line, I was going long. We got the move, but I got stopped out each time right before it went because I set my stop so look, I took 3 trades on this and I only lost $12. I keep my stops very tight on when I take these shares. If it doesn't go the way that I want it to go or the way that I think it's going to go, I just cut it right there. And another one, APHA, this is a weed stock. This is going to be super in play because it just got legalized in New York, something like that. It only shows up $1 here, but I was actually down. I think it was my first trade I got stopped out on. Yeah, my first 2 trades I got stopped out on. My third and final trade, my rule is 3 trades on 1 name. If it doesn't go on the 3rd time, I'm cutting that out. So this one I took, I don't know why it takes me sometimes to, what is going on here? This was a beautiful 5-minute setup, okay? This is what I love. After a little bit of a sell-off, you get a bounce off of the 9 and then the 5-minute setup. And this is where I entered right here, first 5-minute candle to make a new high. It always gets a nice reaction. And I had a very nice trade there just for a quick scalp and got out of it actually for break even on the name. So that was nice. My last trade that I just took about an hour ago was on the SPY. Now, this is where it's going to get very interesting and everybody pay attention. Okay. These are the important price levels, right? Let me pull up. Okay. So I mapped out the important price levels for the day, important trend lines for the day. We started off with a sell-off right off the bat. We broke through this low that was the low for the last 5 trading days. Okay, I knew if it broke this, that who knows where the bottom could be. But what happened is it had such an amazing bounce off of this. When it broke this level, it just bounced immediately, like crazy. But then we also had, from previous days, the low here that I have mapped out, important level, because it was also got a lot of action in here. And then I also had a level over here, which was the previous day high. And I have this red line, which is the high of the last 5 trading days. So going back into this intraday time frame, this 1 minute chart, we sold off, hit a low, right? And then we started this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then, well, first of all, we bounced into my important price. I don't know how I forgot to even say that. That's how accurate this price level was. It rejected the first time. It battled back. It got to it the second time, rejected, and then pushed through it on the third chance, and then used it as support the whole way, and then got rejected here by this price level. Once again, these price levels are here for a reason. They're support and resistance lines. You guys could get into charts and start mapping these things out and study yourselves what you see as support and resistance, because they really come in handy when you're day trading these things. So anyway, we started to make a lower low finally and a lower high, okay? At this point, my bias now changes that maybe we are going to see that sell-off that we have seen in the past couple trading days, because we started to finally make lower highs and lower lows. So once we broke, and I waited, I wanted to see this level break because I did not want to buy it above the level only to get bounced off of it. So I got into a contract, a put contract here. It bounced up on me right off the bat. We broke through this level. I had alerts set. I did not want to see it going past this right here, this previous high, because at that point, if that happened, the trade is absolutely off. It stopped and came immediately back in about 4 minutes, and I took the trade off right there. I did not like the way that this was looking. And for the fact that we had this incredible run, this was supposed to be a quick scalp. I didn't like that it went against me, but it did not get to 388, and it came right back down, and I took my scalp off. And if you look at this, this should give you every indication of why you should be a scalp trader and not just hold things, because look where you would be right now. I mean, I would have gotten stopped out right here anyway. But look at that. Like, if you don't take your profit, you're then just kicking yourself for not taking your profit here. So anyway, this trade was a small winner, but when I saw the price action, I did not like what I was seeing. So that's why I took the trade off. So, I mean, that's it. It really wasn't much. Like I said, I was working for most of the day. You know, this trade I just did about an hour ago. I was plus 10 at the time. That got me to 23 on the day. You just got to watch commissions. When you trade futures, it's about $4.90 to make a futures trade. So keep that in mind. And when you trade an option, I think it's 65 cents each way. So you got $1.30 there too. So you're going to want to keep the commissions in mind. So after commissions, we netted about $17 of profit. So you got to always watch that, especially when you're trading futures. There's some channels where you see people trading these things, but if they're not realizing that every trade you need to get at least a point out of to cover your commissions, then they're getting screwed. So guys, I hope that you guys had a great day. And there goes another plane. Love to see it. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. I hope you guys get outside. It's beautiful. And tomorrow will be another day that I'm not going to be able to actively day trade. So if you don't see me tomorrow, I will be back over the weekend for stocks to watch. You know how we do every weekend. We build a game plan for the coming week, and that's what I will be doing for you guys. So hit the thumbs up for me. If you're new, subscribe, and I will see you back on the next video. Take care, everyone.